Passage 5. Witnessing a disaster. Comprehension questions. Question 1. What natural disaster was experienced?
A natural disaster is any naturally occurring event which causes great destruction, such as hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, floods, or tornadoes. So, let's search the passage for context clues. These are the words: hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, floods, or tornadoes. Good. There it is in paragraph 7. The magnitude of the earthquake was 7.0 on the Richter scale.
So your answer could read, the natural disaster which was experienced was an earthquake. Question 2. Where did the disaster occur?
Scan the passage looking for the name of a country. There it is in paragraph 1. Harry and I had been invited to host a charity event in the Republic of Haiti to raise funds for impoverished orphans.
Therefore, your answer should read, the disaster occurred in the Republic of Haiti. Question 3. What damage occurred in the capital city?
Let's scan the passage for the keyword capital city. Aha! There it is in paragraph 7. It had destroyed most of the capital city of Port-au-Prince, including the presidential palace and other government buildings, along with roads and bridges.
Therefore, your answer can be written, the damage that occurred in the capital city Port-au-Prince was the destruction of the presidential palace, other government buildings, roads and bridges, and most of the capital city. Question 4. Why did Harry and the narrator go to Haiti initially?
Let's scan the passage to find a reason. We are trying to find the reason why the characters went to Haiti. So, let's look for the context clue, Haiti. The word initially indicates that we should look in the beginning of the story to find the answer. Good. There it is in paragraph 1. Harry and I had been invited to host a charity event in the Republic of Haiti to raise funds for impoverished orphans. This sentence gives us our answer.
Therefore, your answer should read, Harry and the narrator went to the Republic of Haiti because they were invited to host a charity event to raise funds for impoverished orphans. Question 5. Despite being shaken up, what did Harry and the narrator do?
Ask yourself, what could it mean when someone is shaken up? Does it only refer to the physical shaking of the earthquake? Or could it refer to them being frightened and emotionally shaken? Think about it. Let's look for their actions after the earthquake. Aha! There it is in paragraph 6. We joined a team of people helping those who were trapped in the rubble.
So your answer can be written, despite being shaken up, Harry and the narrator joined a team of people to help those who were trapped in the rubble. Question 6. The word screaming appears twice in the passage. Reread the passage and rewrite each sentence, replacing the word each time with an appropriate synonym.
The answer to this question has two parts because it requires you to rewrite two separate sentences. Let's scan the passage to find the first sentence where the word screaming appears. Good. There it is in paragraph 4. Some people were screaming and running in all directions, while others tried to seek shelter under tables and doorways. Ask yourself, which word could be used to replace the word screaming in this sentence? Consult your dictionary. Remember to use the word or words that best suits or suit this context. The words yelling hysterically may be appropriate in this context.
The answer for your first sentence may be: some people were yelling hysterically and running in all directions, while others tried to seek shelter under tables and doorways.
Let's look for the second sentence where the word screaming appears. Ah, there it is in paragraph 5. Some people appeared to be dazed and in shock, while others were screaming. As before, consult your dictionary. Remember to use the word or phrase that is best suited for this sentence. The words crying out seems a most appropriate choice for this sentence.
Therefore, the answer for your second sentence may read: some people appeared to be dazed and in shock, while others were crying out. Question 7. What emotional conflict did the narrator experience in paragraph 7?
Let's read paragraph 7 to find out what emotional conflict was spoken of. Ah, lines 4 to 6 describe the emotions that the narrator felt. The sight brought tears to our eyes. Complex emotions of gratefulness for being alive and deep sorrow for those who had lost their lives and homes passed through our beings. We see that the narrator felt both sorrow and gratitude at the same time. These are two conflicting emotions.
Therefore, your answer should be: the narrator experienced conflicting emotions of gratefulness for being alive and sorrow for those who had lost their lives and homes. Question 8. Summarize the passage witnessing a disaster.
When summarizing a passage, 1. Identify the main idea for each paragraph. The main idea is often stated in the first paragraph and may be repeated in the last. The main idea is the focus or emphasis of the story or paragraph, why it was told. 2. Keep these main ideas in the same order as they appear in the story. And 3. Group them in the same format.
So your answer can be written like this. Paragraph 1. The narrator and his friend Harry were invited to Haiti to perform charity work. They were caught in the middle of a disaster. Paragraph 2. They arrived on the island the previous day and went straight to bed. Paragraph 3. The next morning, they attended a charity meeting with the other volunteers. It was highly successful with an outpouring of support in cash and material donations. Paragraph 4. During the meeting, the earthquake occurred. People were frightened and screaming. Some were in shock. Paragraph 5. The shaking subsided. The earthquake was over. The narrator and his friend Harry felt totally helpless in the midst of all the chaos and destruction. Paragraph 6. They were unable to communicate with their families. They joined a team of volunteer rescuers. Paragraph 7. The magnitude of the earthquake measured 7.0 on the Richter scale. It had wreaked widespread havoc and destruction on the capital city, Port-au-Prince. Paragraph 8. The narrator and his friend broadened their resolve to help not only orphans, but all who lost loved ones in this catastrophic event.